I did it again, guys. I did it again. I went live. I've been going live. Only didn't hit the button to go live. I watched the countdown and started talking. So welcome, everybody. I'll redo what I just did. So evidently you can tell by the sweat in the cap here that I've been out in the yard. Out in the yard working some bees today. We got near record highs today. It's very muggy. Had a tree break. So I've been dealing with all that. My double nukes, I actually have put into one of them. I put into a double 10 and left them like the bottom box is in the center where the bottom box was. The top box is in the top where the top was, but it's a double 10, and I added frames on the outside. So we'll see if they draw some out. That's kind of the hope. Might be a better way to do that, but that's what I went with. And hopefully they'll stop bearding because now they got room. The heat can dissipate to the outside. They had hive beetles in check, no problem. So we're going to see what they do. The double 5 frames, well, some single 5 frames I added a double to. My double 5 frames I added a third 5 frame box on. So now I'm at the point to where I've only got about 2 deep boxes left. So it's going to be time to figure out what to do. And that's going to be an issue right now. So don't know if I'm going to end up having to split them, in which case I'll need more bottoms and tops probably, or what. I don't know. Hey, Michael. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Keith, DC, Danae, Shane, Tim, and Hannah. So I actually had started this, was going live. I was in a zone. I was like, if anybody wants to click the link in the chat over there, come on in, hang out for a minute. Tim and Hannah's live tonight. And we're just kind of hanging out. I'm just cooling off a little bit because it's very hot outside. And I think I've done what I'm going to do right now in there and let them just finish doing what they're doing. They know how to be bees. I'm just trying to make sure they got enough room to keep going. Keep going. That's the main thing. Keep them building. However, I do have 2 10-frame boxes that have bees in them that I could move back to a 5-frame box and then take the 10 frames off to use for something else. So it's just juggling everything, juggling honeybees today. And, trying to get things ironed out. But hopefully you guys are all doing good in your area of the nations, I should say plural, because we're in multi-nations. All right, Mike, good job. First swarm catch. Did you catch it in a box or you shook it out of a tree or something? Knock on wood, I think I've only had 1 swarm this year so far. Oh, well, looky here. He's got the cool daddy get down shades on too today.
Got my shades, man.
What y'all out doing?
Not too much today, Bubba. It's hot, just like y'all.
Yeah, it's I can take the heat. It's not the heat. I think it's the humidity because it's just so thick, right? You just step outside and start sweating. And so it's kind of crazy. It is. So I talked to Dirt Rooster today, had a nice little conversation with Dirt Rooster for, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes on the phone. I talked to Robert Remonetta up in Ohio today. Helped him out a little bit, I hope, because he, believe it or not, has got the exact same setup I have now. He's got the 30-frame license and the uncapper. So I was helping him with the uncapper setup, and hopefully that helped him out. He's got about 30 boxes of honey, 30 boxes, 40 boxes to pull off, or that he has pulled that he needs to now to spin out. So just trying to get him get him helped out a little bit. But you guys chilling out today?
Yeah.
Go to church this morning?
No, sir. We missed church this morning. See if I can get this camera to spin around. Show you what I've been doing in the morning. Hannah ain't been feeling too well.
We hope she feels better.
But here's our mess.
We're putting it together.
Well, a little bit of both. Trying to clean up from all the junk the other day or the other week from beetles, and I ain't been out here and blasted wax moths, got in a bunch of stuff, and I mixed me up some bleach water, trying to soak some of these frames and thinking it would kill them larvae, but it as you
ain't
can tell,
got a freezer to chuck them in, do you? Like a chest freezer or anything like that?
No, man, that was the aggravating part. Now I got my buddy Lance that y'all see from time to time. We go out to his place and help him. He's got a big old deep freeze, but I just didn't want to bother and aggravate him, and
right,
bother him with all that. Pretty much what I'm saying. But
so just the hive beetle larvae is what you're trying to kill?
well, the hive beetle, for the most part, pretty well out of them. But it was the blasted wax moths, and I mixed me a heavy salute with pretty much a gallon of bleach water to, I don't know, they're probably, I don't know, about 4 gallons in that wheelbarrow there. But the crazy thing, it killed the big larvae on the wax moth, but them little fellas, they just running around like,
maybe
I give them a bath
over the top of it or something. The bad thing is with the wax moths, when they start tunneling, I kind of give up on them. I just, for the most part, if it's real bad, I just cut it out and melt it. It's unfortunately, that's maybe not the best way to do it, but that's what I've done in the past, because I find that they might chew it out and clean it up, and then they don't want to draw it back out in that one spot, and it ends up kind of flat sometimes. So you might just, once you do what you're doing, if they got one spot that's bad, Tim, if they got one spot that's bad, just cut that section out of the comb and then put it back in a colony. They'll fix that. They'll fix the cutout part of it.
Now, the bleach water, it drew them out from underneath the comb. You know how they'll get on the foundation and run through and tear everything up. Now, it did push them up out of all that. So it kind of worked out in our favor in a way, because whenever it pushed them all out, I'd let them soak about 5 or 10 minutes and you could see them come up. But like I said, the big ones, it killed them no problem. But them little fellers, it didn't kill them. So we got all these little chickens and biddies running around now from the spring season, and they took care of all that for me. So me and Hannah was talking earlier, said I done got so frustrated with it, I'm about to say we'll scrape it all down and re-wax it and try again next year.
Shane asked a question. We're going to ask Sam. I'm not sure what he uses over there, if he answers. Hey, Sam.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm pretty good. I'm live, and someone asked on the live what crystal Sam uses for wax moth that he sprays on his frames.
Okay.
Sound like you got a cold or not feeling well.
Got a clogged up throat for some reason.
That's because you stopped drinking liquor. If you would have kept drinking liquor, it'd have kept that real clean.
You're probably right. I think I might need to go get some. I got a guy come by here this morning.
Now everybody live can hear you, so.
They came by here this morning and picked up a nuke, and I came in the house to get cooled off, and I'll go out there and find out the name of it. It says X or EX or something. L. Got it rolled in my my phone. Side point.
We're gonna find out, guys.
I can tell you. Hold on a second.
Okay.
I can do it this way. Okay. I think I can do it this way. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm listening.
Okay. You know, I can't say those funny words.
How do you spell it? How do you spell it? I'll write it down. I don't know yet.
I'll talk about something else. I'll get it for you.
Well, we paused the show just for you, Sam. How's your bees been doing?
They've been doing pretty good. The bees with the rain and
The heat.
no honey flow. But they're doing okay.
I gotta get some more boxes, Sam.
You do. Why? I mean, right now.
They're loaded up. Everything. I got hives that are triple deep 5 framers now, and I've only got about 2 10-frame boxes left as far as deeps. Then I got to start moving them into mediums.
Oh, you're doing good. But mediums work. A lot of people like mediums because they're not as heavy. Yeah, I'm getting closer.
You getting closer?
I'm getting closer. I get back out here on my bee buggy.
So you just put that stuff in, you mix it in water or something and put it in a spray bottle?
Yeah.
The
I'm about to put it back in the shed.
Well,
It's a beetle. It kills beetles, and all kind of beetles. And this one works for bee beetles, or wax moths.
wax moth.
Yeah. So what it does is you spray it on there, and the wax. If it's got wax moths in it, if there's not much on the frame, I'll just spray a little bit of this stuff on it. But the thing is, when you mix it up, it I know I didn't give it to the guy. I don't know. It's EX.
Like Grub-X?
No, it's EX. Anyway, I got it from
Tractor Supply?
no,
eBay?
I don't, not eBay.
Amazon?
Amazon. Yeah, I got it from Amazon. It was about $30 for the bag. I mix 1/4 of a teaspoon to a quart.
All right, so you can't find it right now?
I had it this morning to show that guy.
Hey, everybody.
Let's see. Beetle, but it's EX something?
Yeah, EX something. It's a funny name. Like I say, I don't.
All right. Well, if you find it, Mr. Sam, if you would text me that information, I'll put it out there.
I'll do it.
All right. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna walk out of these hives and see if I left it out there.
All right. Just text me and let me know.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Sam. Well, he's going to go look for it for us, and then we'll see.
Yeah. Appreciate that. It'd be interesting to know.
He said he bought it off of Amazon. He mixed, a teaspoon to a quart of water and then sprays it out of a spray bottle.
Oh.
So that'll be interesting. to see what it is.
Yeah, bear with me. Let me get in here and get comfortable a second.
You get naked, or as we say in South, naked.
It's just about. It's that doggone hot, I tell you.
It is, man. My hat is soaked through, and it is definitely saturated. Good thing I didn't wear my dirt rooster hat today; it would have been messed up. I get the ring across the top. That's when you know it's a good hat, when it's got the salt ring on it.
You said you talked to Randy for a little while?
I did talk. Randy's on his way back from that conference, so I talked to him for a minute. And see how he's doing.
Did he
He's
happen
doing
to mention
good.
how Mr. Pat was doing?
Say again?
Did he happen to mention how his daddy was doing?
No, he didn't. And I forgot to ask him, to be honest with you. But he didn't mention it. So I assume he's doing all right because he hadn't put any information out on it. But I think he said he talked to Cayman. There'll be some interesting information coming up about conference and all that stuff. So I think people probably be pretty happy with that information. And as far as the conference goes, and I'm looking forward to hearing it, and hopefully being able to go. We'll see how it goes. I wish maybe he'll find that stuff, send us the information. But yeah, man, just trying to take it easy. Go out for a little while, come in. Go out for a little while, come in. Try to stay cool a little bit. But I'm not. I'm pretty much done now. And
that was my plan this morning, to get out early and kind of, clean that mess up I was showing y'all a second ago. Then we're going to take and get in the beach for a few minutes. But
well, the hives I went into today, I didn't see.
I got a phone call coming in. Turn that off a second.
When I went out there, when I went out there a little while ago, I didn't have a whole lot of drones in the colonies that I checked. Now, I didn't check all of them, but the ones that I did check, I didn't see too many drones in there.
I done lost your volume there, Bob.
You lost my volume?
I'm going to go out and come back in. That phone call, I guess, messed it up.
We can hear you. All right. Well, so you're spraying Surtan on them? I need to do something with mine. Where do you get the Surtan from, Brian? Let me see. Surtan. You get that off of Amazon too. Controls waxworm larvae in stored honeybee comb. 32 ounces is $155. But they have a smaller one. I don't know what the directions are for that. Let's see. Manufactured for Vita Bee Health. Greater wax moth infestation on beehive frames. Zentari is what it is that he's using. Xentari. Xentari. Zentari. Parasite. Caterpillar control. Which, conveniently enough, when you put that in there, or that it gives you a bunch of stuff that doesn't have it doesn't say. I can't see. It's Thuricide. Thuricide. That's what they're saying. Let me see. So, yeah, I just wanted to stop in for a minute, guys. I wasn't going to stay on real long. Just want to remind everybody Tim and Hannah's live tonight. And I was out there, so I came in to cool off for a minute. Figured a pair of moths $1.95. I'm seeing pair of moth from Man Lake at $38.90 for a pound. So I don't know how much you use. Let's see if I can read directions on here. There's Tim. He's coming in. There he is. So let me see if I can. It says in paramoth, though, it's just like crystals. And that's to keep them off of it. But what does it do as far as once they've already been infected? It don't say direction. And then it says to be used. Let's see. Amazon, yeah.
My bad, man. I had a phone call, but my doggone volume done got low now. I can't hardly hear on this end.
I can hear you fine. That's the Pro DF. I don't know. So some of the stuff I've never really put anything on my frames for wax moths ever. It's probably why I have to build it up every day. I build it up every year, rebuild it and build it. Oh, there's Sam.
Bob, I don't know what's going on my end. I'm just have to jump in the chat, I guess. I can't hardly hear what you're saying, bud.
Oh, okay. But well, at any rate, been out there in the yard today. That's pretty much all I did is add some boxes, rearrange some 5x5 frames into triples, and one of them I put in a 10 frame box, actually a double 10 frame box, and trying to build them all up. And they still had brood upon brood upon brood in those colonies, so they're doing good. It's just they're probably starting to run out of feed. But at any rate, guys, I just wanted to come on for a minute. Tim and Hannah are live tonight, so catch them over on their channel about 8 o'clock. And I guess we'll see y'all there. So y'all have a great day, and we'll see y'all on the next one. See you later.